Dominic LeBlanc. I'm the Liberal Member of Parliament from Beausejour, New Brunswick, and I'm the Liberal Party's Foreign Affairs critic.
Why are you here?
I'm here at a fundraiser, a Liberal fundraiser for my friend John McCallum, who is the Member of Parliament for Markham Unionville. We're raising money for his riding association, and we're meeting almost 300 people in the community of Markham tonight.
And I know Liberal will be getting a new leader and rebuilding the party. What's the progress?
The Liberal Party will be selecting a new leader at the end of April next year. I think that most people expect the leadership campaign to start in September or October. We're still 10 months away from a leadership convention, but I know a number of good candidates are thinking about running, and probably by the beginning of October we'll know who's going to run.
You ready?
Welcome to the one.
Bonsoir, mesdames, mesdemoiselles et messieurs, et bienvenue à cette soirée estivale Markham Unionville. Il me fait grand plaisir de souhaiter a special event, one summer's evening in Markham Unionville. Thank you all for your support and for being here. I'm happy to welcome the Honourable Dominic LeBlanc, Member of Parliament for the riding of Beausejour, New Brunswick, and our Member of Parliament, the Honourable John McCallum, Markham, and been instrumental in our community phenomenal growth.
To give you a long introduction about the John McCallum, is a great leader and also a great.
Premièrement, j'aimerais vous remercier pour votre appui moral et financier pour le processus démocratique. First, I'd like to thank you all for your moral and financial support for the democratic process, for the Liberal Party of Canada, and last but not least, the riding of Markham Unionville. Two people important in my life in the same year, in 2000, for the first time. We've been good friends since that time. I'm sure Dominic will say a bit more than that about that. But what I want to say is that in my view, Dominic has a certain amount of that royal jelly, and he hasn't decided yet. But I believe Dominic would not only be a very good leader of the Liberal Party of Canada, but also a very good Prime Minister of Canada. Please welcome Dominic LeBlanc.
Mrs. McCallum,
Councillor Logan, Mr. Wong, John recognized the Honourable Donald MacDonald and his wife Adrian, who are with us. Chers amis, Monsieur le Président Yahao, Wahun Gausing Lai Teli. Now, John and Nancy promised me that meant that I'm happy to be here this evening. And if it meant something much more insulting, then John and Nancy are in big trouble. I also I want to thank all of you for coming to this fundraiser. I think it's also important that all of you ignored the robocalls you would have probably received telling you the event was cancelled. This is an important event in the life of a constituency association. John was correct when he took the time to thank the people, the volunteers, the women and men who make an event like this possible. Tonight, your contributions and your presence here will leave the Federal Liberal Association of Markham Unionville with $25,000 more dollars than they had when you came here on this hot summer night. Of the support that John McCallum has in this community, that you chose to come here this evening, that you're contributing to his riding association. As John, I think in the modesty that many of us have known him to possess, wouldn't have told you that he is really one of the most important voices the Liberal caucus and the Liberal Party of Canada can have at this very critical time in the history of our party. And your presence here tonight and your continued support of John McCallum is very important, not only to the riding of Markham Unionville, but to the Liberal Party of Canada and to the country as well.
Big round of applause to the Honourable Dominic Lamont. Thank you. Thank you. Soon enough, because we have a special guest from Markham. Deputy Mayor Jackie would like to welcome you. Thank you, and I'm going to pass the microphone to
Andy.
People must be hungry now.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, good.
So at this moment, we have another fantastic photo op. We'd like to ask all our friends, especially our media guests, if you want station. We thank all of you for your great support, and hopefully, in the next election, we're going to see the politics of hope coming back to Canada, rather than the politics of